Terry shot her husband with a Nikon camera. Oh yeah. Then she cut some paper and glued his picture to it. Uh-huh. Bet you can't wait to see that layout, ladies and germs. And by the way, if you could let us know in the comments if you're a lady or a germ, because today Terry is a germ, as I'm sure you'll soon find out. So without any further delay, that scrapbooker you've all been waiting for, the one, the only, Terry Stuffy Nose Rice.
That's totally me. And I'm gonna try to get through this without coughing or sneezing. I'm just gonna talk with my nasally voice. Only because that's the only one I have today.
Good luck with that.
Okay, I've got the oldest grand here. You know, I'm trying to catch her up to her graduation day, which will be happening next May. And anyhow, I got this picture of her. I think we were at maybe my husband's mom's. I'm not sure. But anyhow, she was putting rings on her toes. And I just thought it was so cute. Well, you know, she's first grand. I took pictures of everything, even when she's putting little rings on her toes. So there you have it. So this is my collection obsession. And like always, I will have everybody listed below who is also playing along with this. And our goal is to do 4 layouts with this collection. So I'm gonna lay here. It's so funny because every time I laid this out, I kept doing this. And how horrible is that? And then I thought, I've got to channel my 30 days of sketches. So I am going to lay it like this. And it's like, I just cannot believe how much better it looks than what I kept trying to do. So this is how it's going to be. And I'm going to overlap this one a little bit because I have this thing where I just don't want to cover up any of that grandchild at all. And I'm going to try not to cough or sneeze or have to stop and blow my nose. Okay, so I'm going to kind of keep this one straight, hopefully. And then this one, I'm going to let it overlap this one a little bit, but not to where I'm covering her up. And I think I'm going to keep this one straight too. I just thought it was so funny that she was putting those on her toes. Okay, and I should have enough room to put this one here. And this one, I'm actually going to tilt it a little bit. Because in the picture, she's kind of leaning forward. And so tilting it actually kind of brings her a little straighter. And I like that look. So I'm just gonna be right almost to the edge here. Okay, I guess I could have pulled this over, but it's over good enough. Okay, and then I'm gonna make some big clusters. Actually, this is gonna have, right here, I'm gonna put 3 things, but they're this humongous flower, so it's gonna be like it's a big embellishment. Or because it is a big embellishment, actually. And this is the Simple Vintage Life in Bloom collection, which I just love it. Okay, I'm gonna put it where it's kind of like this. I might like these kind of go over and tickle her toes a little. And then I have a butterfly, which I just started to put the dimensionals on when my MC was singing. He was out working today for his brother. And since I was not feeling well, I just kept laying on the couch and watching movie after movie after movie. And I can't tell you how many bad movies I watched. But 2 of the 3 were definitely bad. I think that's all I watched is 3. Luckily, I picked short ones, so I wasn't tortured for too long. Okay, so I'm going to stick a butterfly here. And then I'm going to put some dimensionals on this one. Now, I'm trying to bring the colors all around, so I've got a little bit of each color in my embellishments. And you know, whenever I put the butterflies down, I do put dimensionals underneath the wings. Usually I cut the dimensionals in half unless they're big butterflies, which does happen every now and then. Oh, there's my tweezers. I like that much better. And I had to look to make sure I was actually in the screen. It's like, you know, when your head's cloudy, it's like you just wonder where you're at. Okay. Actually, it hasn't been too bad. But I'll tell you, I have drank so many liquids that every time I get up to blow my nose, I also have to pee. Because I know you guys needed to know that. Okay. So I'm putting another butterfly there. So in this cluster, I have 1 cluster and 2 butterflies. Because you know I'm into those odd numbers. Let's see if I continue with that, because I don't even remember. Oh, I keep wanting to pick up my water because it's distracting me. Okay. And then I have the little tickle. I have the little ticket embellishments. And I guess I'm going to mess up my words here too. And I'm going to stick the one underneath there. And I wonder if I just want to cut that off. I think I'll cut that off because I could maybe use a half a ticket. So I'm going to kind of roll the tape up a little bit and take off a half a ticket because, yeah, I could stick that someplace for sure. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in here. And then I have, let's see, I'm going to have this flower. And I'm unsure of what order I am putting these in, but let's see. I think I need to kind of get my plan here. I'll tell you, I keep wanting to grab that water. I think because I've been grabbing it so much because it's like my throat was horribly sore for 2 days, and I don't know what it was. And so now I'm just down to stuffiness. Okay, so I'm going to put these things that are called, one says a color transparency and the other one says a view from this slide. And so they look like little slides for a projector. Okay, and then I have this, and they're kind of like my backdrop. And then I'm going to put this beautiful day. And you know, I buy the foam stickers because I want to use those for words. But I loved how this, see how this curves around the edge here. And this also does the same. So I am just going to curl that right around the edge. Oh, and you know what? This is not up as high as what I wanted it, so I'm going to see if I can still pull this up, because I guess that's how come I had part of the reason how come I had that right there. Yeah, because I want to be able to just see the slides there. Okay, so see how this comes around the picture too, because I really want to see all her feet with those little rings on her toes. And then I have this beautiful green. It looks like kind of like a carnation. tape back because I got too much. Okay, and then I'm gonna tuck this in right here. So when you're doing layers, sometimes you're taping and lifting and, oh. Somebody sent some pictures because, you know, Grandma needs all the pictures. Alex had a gymnastics meet today, but I was in no condition to go anywhere. Okay, and then I have this beautiful kind of yellow and orange floral, and I'm gonna stick that right in here. And isn't that a beautiful little arrangement? I just love it. Okay, and then I have another butterfly, and so I'm gonna need a couple more dimensionals, or foam tape, I don't know what you want to call them. Okay, so I'm putting one on each little wing area. And sometimes I'll leave the bigger one for the bottom because the upper ones are usually kind of elongated and then the bottom ones are kind of circular. Okay, and then I glue where the body is, and then I push that on here first. Let's see, I kind of want to go on top of the blue too, okay? Whoops. Lost my picture. Okay, and then, so I'm using this as my title, but then I'm also going to bring in another little like secondary title. So I have this floral, and so it's like the oranges. It's actually kind of goes from a yellow to an orange to a pink. And I'm also going to use these leaves. Now yesterday morning when I got up, I would have had to whisper to do anything. It was horrible. Okay, so I am going to layer this like this. Just kind of tuck it underneath her toes there. And then I have this little, it says this right here, and I'm going to put it right here and point them at those toes. Point this at those toes. Which I think is just so cute. Okay, and then I have this butterfly, and it's actually from the brads, so it's chipboard, and I'm putting that on this flower, but I'm gonna make sure that I have it tucked in enough that it doesn't go off the page. Okay, and now again, it's like I just did the one paper, and I had thought about putting a band in here, but I thought once I laid all these out, I thought it would just be totally covered up anyway, so I might as well just leave it here. Okay, now the only color I don't have over here, I think, is purple. Oh, and I don't really have any pink over there. So I'm going to bring in one of these purple brads and a pink brad. So I think I'm going to bring in, oh, maybe I'll bring in this little, let's see, do I want a purple flower? Maybe a purple flower. And then I will bring in a pink brad. Okay, and up here I've got every color. So what would I like to repeat? Well, now I've actually got a little bit of black down here. So maybe I will bring up, now I have black in the words, so I really don't need to put in any black. I really have every color. Now I should put some black down here because I don't have any black down here. So maybe I'll bring this down. And I was thinking, I have the sticker sheet. There was one word I wanted to use from that. So let me see if I can find it. It was Bloom and Grow. I just thought that would be perfect along with her little putting those little rings on her toes, because you know, after you get older you don't do silly things like that, unfortunately. Okay, do I want to bring in any other color here? I think that's probably good there. I want to bring in a black up here. I've got yellow, I've got pink, I got orange. Well, I have every color up here. Maybe I'll just bring in a little black one just to have one of the brads up there too. So that's it for today. Another one done of the Oldest Grand. And make sure you check out the other ladies, because everybody has a different collection. I think I've only seen 2 so far. I've just been behind on everything ever since the 30 days, and now I've got this cold. So thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.